Hey, I'm Ethan, and this is why the operation menu was not a terrorist operation. Alright, so out of the four criteria of being a terrorist, they only met one of them. They did not meet the criteria of spreading fear intentionally because they only wanted Vietnam to fear them and not Cambodia. They were just afraid of Vietnam being in Cambodia, so that's why they did it. The quote from the book was, I want North Vietnam to think I will do anything to win. And that just shows that they're focusing all of it toward Vietnam. They made it ideological instead of personal because Nixon didn't like communism, and he just didn't want communism to spread around the world, so he tried to fight it off wherever he could. And the quote from the book was, Nixon is obsessed with the communists, which just shows that he just doesn't like communism and doesn't want it to be spread across the world. So that's why it's ideological. Though they did attack civilian populations, they only did it unintentionally. With over 3,000 bombings, you're eventually going to hit somebody or a town or a village or something. And so their aim wasn't at the Cambodian people, it was more at the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese, hiding out in forests and possibly towns, so that's why they started attacking them. They sent all those bombs because this was Nixon and the Americans were losing ground on Vietnam, and he knew if North Vietnam captured Cambodia, then they would definitely lose the war because it would be surrounded and it could be attacked by all sides, and that would not be good. There was no audience in this either. The only audience was a handful of people that knew about it, like the pilots, possibly if they knew where they were going, Nixon, and a couple of cabinet members. Nixon wanted to keep this as secretive as possible because if it got out to the world, they would make him go through Congress and he knew it would never get passed, and then they would probably lose the war, so he did it in secret, so he did not want an audience.